10:30 in the morning. I'm Joseph Kleida for AscensionPathway.com on the Evan Fain YouTube channel. Bringing you a Saturday edition of grid work, geoengineering on a daily basis. Today is January 30th, 2016. And all we got is leftover chemtrail wisps. A little baby Medusa sitting out there in that northern sector. Other than that, oh, look at this as I walk out farther in the east, northeast. Look at that. Look what they did here. Yeah, people say, well, it looks like clouds. Well, we got to go over that again. It's not clouds. We know this for a fact without a shadow of a doubt. All right? And the faster people understand this, the faster we can get rid of these programs. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon. Sky just about completely white and plumed. Very little blue shown anywhere. A little bit over here. I'm not going to document too much today because I'm heading out to the shooting range. And I got to practice my shooting because when the shit hits the fan, we all got to be ready. I'm in the great wide open. Sun's blocked as usual. Most of the whole sky is completely wisped. Little hole, tiny hole in the grid, but the wisps are just spreading out like hair-like structures. They cover the earth with that plasmatic, toxic plasticity of who knows what types of toxins are in there. Looking up in this western sector, I'm in a car because the wind is so nasty. They really got it to get cold, and we got ourselves a mini Medusa up here. I don't know if you can see it real well here, but I'm trying to cut down on the wind noise. Well, it's 5 o'clock. All we got is some few leftover rails. Did an afternoon of shooting over at the gun site. Get some target practice for the collapse. Anyway, you can see the soot already falling from the sky. Look at that. Look how ridiculous that looks. Come on, what is that? That ain't a cloud. All the way around, you can see. It's just nasty. It's really not much to see. Panning up here into the northwest, it's just white soot falling from the sky. Not a lot of active trailing right at the moment. Didn't see a lot. They had the sky mostly completely plumed all afternoon, so you could hear them, but you couldn't see them because the sky was full of plume. And these are just leftover rails, a few of them, to show you. Almost looks like a mini Medusa there. I'm in the great wide open showing you what has transpired, and not a lot happening. They just sprayed. You can see it's already turning black. The color starting to change on the top. Purple, dark cloudoids back in that northern horizon. Going into the northwest, got cloudoids back there as well. Already purple or gray, whatever color you want like to call it. Up here, you can see the color change inside the chemicals, inside the chemtrail soot that's falling from the sky. Pretty windy out here, so I'll be a little bit louder, but you can see the soot drip out of the sky. See how it's just dripping? Over here, southern sector, same thing. It's all the soot just falling from the sky. Getting close to 11:30 on Sunday, January 31st, 2016. I'm Joseph Kleida for AscensionPathway.com on the Evan Fain YouTube channel. Bringing you another episode of soot work. Not kidding, grid work. But you can see the soot in the sky. Geoengineering on a daily basis. Look at that white plasmatic soot. People think that's a cloud. People think this would be a cloud too, but they just fluffed them up. That's all they did. We know all about it now. We know all about it. Nothing surprises us anymore. Look over in that western sector, Mingus Mountain. You can see the soot over here and the fluff over here. We're just gonna keep an eye on it most of the day. It's about 12:30. I'm looking out into the eastern sector and look at this cocaine-like white soot in our sky. There's no cloud formation, it's just white, a blanket of white soot. Now, I've been alive for many years, and pre-1980, before they really start chemtrailing, you never saw any of this. They condition you over the last 30, 40 years to think this is normal activity. Look at the black soot on the bottom. See what they did? Look at the soot there. The whole sky all lined in soot. Look at the gray layer inside there. And they still got a little fluff of that. That'll all break apart. Got some finned work up here. You can see where they're using the magnetic frequencies. And there's more white soot in that northern and northwestern sector. In the great wide open, I have to sit in my car because the wind's too strong. It'll just distort all the volume. So the main thing I want to show you here is how they've got the grid already built up into a, I don't even know what you would call this. But like I said before, people who are born after 1980 do not have a clue what real clouds look like. And if you don't believe me, look back at movies starting in 1980 and you'll see the chemtrail soot in the sky based, in fact, on the Christmas tree bulb effect, because the jets are the only thing that makes that in the sky. There's no natural phenomenon that creates the Christmas tree bulb effect. And if you don't know what that is, just refer to my videos and you'll see what it is, okay? But look at that white soot. It's just all soot across the horizon. Look at that. Soot. How much more I'm going to document. They did make it rain. They did make it rain. Not snow. They did make it rain a little bit. You can see the soot up here falling out of the sky. And if you look hard enough, here's where all the rain mess is coming. I got to hurry because I don't want any water in my lens. Got out of the rain a little bit, caught the hole in the grid. You can see the soot falling. It's not raining right at the moment where I'm at, but it's right over top of me. All gray soot falling with that rain soot mixture. Fluffy white, plasmatic soot all over the horizon. Oh my gosh, if only people would remember what clouds really look like. We could stop this. It's about 3:30, I got myself a sight on a silver bullet. See, he heads into the plume. There he is. It's into the plume. No plume either on today. They've got it already made up. They don't need to spray. Or it's the Indigo Skyfall Phase 2 mix that we've heard so much about. And we've seen it in action. Look at the soot just fall out of this cloudoid. You can see. So if you thought this was once a cloud, look again. Ha! White soot falling from the sky. Yeah. I just stepped outside to finish the documentation. There's really not much to see today. They did make it rain, and it's getting colder by the moment. So it looks like they're going to, wouldn't be surprised to see a flurry. Jets continually making noise over top of the soot, although I haven't been able to get anybody actively spraying on the video. But they're there nonetheless. We've documented this more and more and over. It's the same thing all the time. Just want to reiterate before I go that people who were born before 1980, I would advise them to look back at other old films, old pictures, to find out what the sky and the clouds really look like, because that's when they really first started to really spray it up.